Wednesday, August 28th. Sorry about the wacky colors, etc. Haven't had anything set up yet, but I'm trying to get things done quickly because Tia's on her way because we've got some shooting to do. Wanted to show you what's coming up. First off, and this isn't the order that we published in, but got one of these targets from DA Targets. It's a rubber self-healing target that is also color changing. And when the guy first emailed me, I said, well, that's great, but thanks, but no thanks. I've tried some of those last forever rubber target things, and the round counts that most of them advertise must only be if you evenly distribute your hits throughout the target. So those of us that are more accurate tend to wear them out rather rapidly. He said, I hear ya. Give us a try anyways. Our formula is better than those, so we'll find out. And it is a very soft, pliable type thing. And they have them for ideal temperature ranges. You order by range in which you are going to be using it. And ironically, I looked up, what would apply for here in Oregon, and it was the red one. I said, okay, give me this one with this range. When it arrived on a warm day and I pulled it out of the box, the whole target was yellow. I thought, oh, geez, I hope I got the right one. I laid it on the floor in my air-conditioned house and went back to work. By just a couple minutes later, the target was red. So obviously the color changing does work. The idea being that the heat of the bullet causes a little splash zone, if you will, of color change for a few moments, and then it cools off and returns back to red. To finish that funny story, the next morning I came downstairs and this target was nearly black because I had the windows open at night and it was nice and cool. So that's kind of fun. Now to the case. Figure Condition 1 sent this super cool case, so I might as well show it off. In this row of Glock pattern magazines, that's because we've got a Glock mag fed gun, the Derya Arms DY9, being imported by Rock Island Armory. That was kind of a, why not? Patron's choice, this itty bitty Bodyguard 2.0. Look how small that thing is. My hand covers it. That should be interesting. I've got a original dagger, compact, because we have the Dagger Micro with the ported slide here. And I thought shooting those two side by side might be interesting. This has a little bit longer barrel than a 365X macro and runs off of the Glock Shield mags. I don't know why the fuse is in here. I just put it in there. And then we've got the Sharps Bros X Macro aluminum grip module with the Damascus Precision slide. Not sure if we're going to get to all of it because, as you guys can see, already losing light at 5 o'clock because, well, second summer is about to hit us tomorrow, which is an Oregon season, but it's fall, and so shooting in the evenings on weeknights is about to end. I'm going to finish setting up. Tia should be arriving at the gate soon. Let her in, and we'll see how many of these we knock out, and hopefully I'll also do a follow-up for you at the end.
Cool,
see you soon. Sorry, we're trying to find the camera angle that works for, I think I have to stand further away. So it works with that. Anyways, we got through those three guns. Real quick take, thoughts on the Dagger Micro?
In the Dagger Micro?
The one we just shot.
Yeah, save money, invest.
I concur. Thoughts on the Derya?
Super fun, built for Marines.
Yeah, very Barney-esque, I guess you could say. But for $200.
No, I was pleasantly pleased with that. Obviously, it's not something that I can carry, but definitely a fun gun to have to shoot. And, it's another thing to add to the collection that when we introduce people to things, it's an option for them to try hand shape and fit and all of that stuff.
And Crayola sights, remember that, you'll see it in the video. The third one was the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0.
I was pleasantly pleased with that. I was not looking forward to it based on its size after seeing, the preview of it like y'all do. And then getting to the range, I picked it up. I was like, wow, this actually fits in my hand. Even though it's tiny, it still feels like a real gun, if you will. And it wasn't unpleasant to shoot, easy to operate.
Yeah, Tia had an experience with and we can all forgive her for this, a Ruger LCP.
I didn't buy it.
And I had an original Bodyguard way back. Hated that thing. She hated the LCP. We were expecting something kind of similar with this Bodyguard 2.0 being so small. pretty darn pleasant. The racing stripes are gone from my hand. That was about an hour or so ago. So just be aware, depending on your hand shape and size, how you want to grip that thing, because the slide will get you. But otherwise, that's that. The magic color changing target, you guys may recall, and it has gotten darker out here, but it's now almost black because the temperature has dropped a couple degrees since started filming. You can still see some of the impacts there, slightly yellowish. They do linger, so it doesn't go back to absolutely clean target. But when you put a round through it, as you guys will see in the videos we just filmed, it glows bright yellow. You get to see your hits, good confirmation. And yeah, there you go. Now you can see it kind of looks like little pock marks or pimples or something like that. It's all flat, but just slightly yellow. And this is the camera adjusting for lighting, so I don't have a way of manually overriding that.
And that's the back.
Yeah, I'll zoom in. Focus. Yeah, it's looking super bright through the camera, but it's not through my naked eyes.
Well, this is the back side, so it's not healed as much yet.
Yeah, I suppose. But anyways, cool concept. I'll have a write-up on that. You guys can expect to see more of it in future videos. But DA targets, and so far so good. It's doing better than the rubber targets. This is actually not rubber, as you can tell by the shine. It looks kind of like a fruit roll-up right now as far as texture. Or maybe we're just hungry. But anyways, got those videos done. Patrons, you guys know how it works. You should expect to see those videos up as soon as I get them processed. Got some stuff going on at the house, so it may be a few days. Getting new floors downstairs after 9 years of wear and abuse. Definitely worth it. So that's kind of tearing apart the house. But once that's done and the house is back in order, I'll get those videos processed and uploaded. And as always, for non-patrons, check out gbgunsdepot.com. That's where you'll find the full reviews well before they're out on YouTube. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for 9+ years of support, and we'll see you tomorrow.